So I went from going 2 miles a day to almost nothing. I didn't even realize how bad I was, but I used to have people help me in and out of the gym to my car, because that's how, they're like, oh, can I help you? And they give me their arm, you know, so that's how bad it had gotten. My name is Ellen Gunser. I've been coming to Gold's about 6 years now, and I am 61. Always involved in some kind of sports. I did, you know, when I was younger, CYO, basketball. I did softball. I did karate, you know, so I was always doing something, you know. Then I was walking the neighborhood for like 2 miles a day, so I was always active. What happened was about 2 years ago, I was having trouble walking. So I thought, well, let me get a trainer. And I was actually partnered with her. She was trying everything. She had me walking backwards down the stairs, everything. She kept asking me, did you have surgery? And I'm like, no, I didn't have, you know, because I had no clue that it was neurological at that time. I know that one day she asked somebody she knew to go out and meet me to kind of escort me in. But I know that one day I came in, there was a lady in the hallway, and this was another member, not a staff person, another member, and she gave me her arm. She said, come on, I'll help you in, you know. And then when Giovanni was here, he used to walk me out to my car, or actually move my car up to the door, so I wouldn't have to go that far to get back in there. I thought it was my hip. I was going to go to an orthopedist, you know, and he's actually the one that started saying, I think you have something else going on. I think you have Parkinson's. And I was just like, no, I'm not dealing with that, you know. That wasn't acceptable to me, so that's why I started looking a little further. Came on slowly, but was getting progressively worse. So I said, I got to figure out what this is. And me, I'm thinking it's mechanical. Who thinks, you know, neurological? Finally, you know, I came in here, I started working with Gillian, and actually it was Giovanni, who used to work here, who told me that his mom had something very similar to this, and that hers was a brain tumor. You know, so he said he encouraged me to go look a little further. And I did. I went back to the doctor, and they're telling me they thought it was Parkinson's, you know, so, and I'm like, no way, I am not getting Parkinson's. So I went to my primary, and she sent me for a CAT scan, and that's where it showed up. Hydrocephalus is actually fluid on the brain, and it was impairing some of the connections to my nerves, and that's why I couldn't walk. So I had to have brain surgery, which I did on July 26, 2 years ago. After that, it was, well, first I had to go for a spinal tap to make sure that it was the fluid causing that. And then when they determined that that was it, I went for the brain surgery, and I did this all down at Columbia. You know, after that, I could walk, but I didn't have the strength that I used to have. So that's what I was looking to regain. So every day it was a challenge, and it was once a week, but it was, when I came in, I knew I was going to be challenged. And she did all sorts of things, exercises I never thought of. Some examples would be like standing on the Bosu to get my balance back, which I thought I could never do, but then I started doing that with doing flies on top of it, or doing squats on top of it, using the ball to do different exercises like push-ups on the ball. You roll out and then you do push-ups, different things that would strengthen the hip. Some people have said to me, she's mean. And I'm like, no, that's what I need. I need somebody that's motivating, you know, and that's her. She's not mean, she's motivating. It took a couple months, but I did finally feel better, you know, where I could move more. She did one exercise with me, and I felt better already. It was almost like I needed to be adjusted in my hip or something, and it was on the ball, and one exercise, and I got up and I could move a little better. So I knew I could fix this from that point on. I'm almost there. I'm about a mile a day with my dog now, so I'm almost there. She pulls me a lot, so it's a little hard. Sometimes I have to leave her home and go by myself. She did not give up on me, because I used to think I was the worst advertisement for this gym, the way I would hobble in and out. You know, she did not give up on me, and better than that, she wouldn't let me give up on myself. I've gotten a lot more strength, you know, so my husband's disabled, so I can do a lot of the things at home that I help him stack the wood, because we have, you know, a wood burning fireplace, so I help him stack the wood. I walk the dog, you know, things like that I had stopped doing. For a while, he felt like he had to do it all because I couldn't do so much, you know, so, but now I'm back to being his partner and working with him, and so it's so much better. I'm so excited, you know, that I can move again.